Hola! Okay, so of course I have shit in my eye. You like my laugh? I feel like a little, yeah. So, lots of cool shit is happening right now. Lots of really cool shit is happening right now. So, what kind of shit is happening? I've been working out, and I've been, hey, whoever hopped on, I've been working out, and I am getting a sparkling water. Hey, Jen, I need to message you, by the way. And I had salmon for lunch, and I made myself eggs and bacon. Hey, Melissa. And I'm about to do a live stream about purpose and money. And I sent out an email. If you're not on my email list, go to mollystapp.com/manifest-fast. And okay, hold on. Okay. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Melissa. I don't know if I already said that, but whatever. Okay. So, hey, Reach. Hello, Melissa. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Okay, so purpose and money. So many of you guys know, and if you are just now starting to follow me, I want you to, heyo. I'm burping a lot today. The thing that I want to just kind of like tell you a little bit about, tell you a little bit about me and the essence of why I'm talking about this. I have veered off of talking about purpose because I think that it's kind of bullshit in the sense that it's you can't really focus on your fucking purpose until your fucking head is in the game. You can't. You just fucking can't. And you can do all this woo-woo shit. No offense to the woo-woo. I was deeply into the woo-woo for a long, long time. And it has its things. But I just want to express, and it's just like, opening up to you from my heart. I was because there were so many mindset coaches out there, and I know a lot of you can understand this. There were so many fucking mindset coaches out there who were like, focus on your purpose, live your purpose, live your purpose, live your purpose, live your purpose. And I'm over here like, fuck your purpose, just figure out how to fucking make money. Like, who gives a shit? And I've always been like, there's blocks. I've always been like, just like get it done. Just get it fucking done. If you are just like starting to watch me, then you need to know something about me. I'm very, very blunt, obviously, but I'm also very like results oriented. If you want results, you'll find them working with me. I'm like results. What is the tangible physical result that you're after? What, like, I'm not out after a goosebumpy feeling or a feel-good moment. I'm after a hardcore fucking physical tangible results. And in terms of like my coaching certification program, which is on sale on my website, and all my shit's on sale on my website, so if y'all are interested in any of that shit, go buy it. My coaching certification program especially talks about this a lot, where it's like, what is the physical tangible result that you're after? And in all of my courses, I talk about what is it that you fucking want. People who come to work with me and they're like, oh, I want to be financially free, or oh, I want to feel abundant, and oh, I want to feel successful. What the fuck does that mean? A lot of people can say that you feel fucking successful and like, financially free right now. If you can fucking pay your bills, people consider that financially free. Even if you're behind on your fucking bills, people consider that financially free. I know a lot of fucking millionaires who are, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and people would consider them financially free. What are the physical, tangible results? And I'll even give you a funny little story, okay? So I know this girl, and she's really into this dude. It's not me, but I'm just giving you an example. She's really into this dude. I know. Hey, Corey, how are you? You guys, if you want a notification that I'm doing live streams, I know y'all all love me to pieces. If you want to watch more shit of mine, you need to go click the notifications buttons wherever the fuck they are, and I need to send out an email like reminding you guys to do that. But I also haven't been doing a whole lot of live streams over the past summer, by the way. But I'm back in the fucking game. Anyways, So, this girl likes this guy, and she's all like, this is a funny story. So she's all, you know, what do I say? She's all, they live across the country from one another. It's a very romantic story. But she feels like it's all in her head, right? And it's all in her head, it's all in her head. And she's been, like, feeling all these synchronistic moments to, like, go, it's in the comments. Okay, guys, if you want notifications of me doing these fabulous live streams that, you know, will help you make hundreds of thousands of dollars, turn on the fucking notifications. Anyways, so, fuck. So she's like, all this abundance and shit, and she's like, you know, has all these synchronistic moments, like the colossal moments of like, God, she literally had this moment happen to her. God, if you want me to reach out to the guy, you know, have me actually have to do it, and like literally she has people like literally say it to her that day. Hey, you know, I just got a message from God. You need to message this dude, like that kind of shit. And she just doesn't do it. And so finally, she was like, God, you need to bring him to me. And he literally like shows up in her city, and she still didn't fucking talk to him. Why the fuck was I telling you this story? I can't even fucking remember. But why was I telling you this story? Does anybody remember I was telling you this story? This is why, the specifics thing. But notice, she really wanted the guy to reach out to her. But she's saying he needs to come to me. Well, what does that fucking mean? He's in her city. Well, she lives in LA. So he lives in Florida, she lives in LA. And so she's like, he came to LA, but did he like reach out to her? No. So, okay, this is why I'm telling the story. So the gist of it is like, she's saying she wants the guy to reach out to her. She's saying she wants the signs, but she's not getting like the actual thing that it is. So in other words, if you want something, you need to be way more fucking specific. So in terms of like, you know, if you want a dude to reach out to you, you need to say, I want him to verbally contact me, like privately, like, you know, verbal communication, not just like putting shit out there that she may or may not notice, or, you know, you know, like having whatever, that type of thing. Okay. So with all that being said, you need to get specific. You have got to get fucking specific. Get specific, get specific, get specific, get specific. Get specific. I mean, like, you know, this is really, really dirty what I'm about to say to you, but you guys have heard me say dirty shit. I mean, as far as like, you know, I got so specific about the type of men and how they are, you know, how they are. I'm not going to say it because I'm, you know, more of a lady now, but you get the picture. Like all the little details, all of the little tiny details. I want this. I want that. I want this. And I mean very explicit details. So this is actually genius. I'm a genius. You want to think about the specifics, like, I mean, like, I'm going to use the, like, I'm just going to spell it out for you. His penis, okay? Like the size, the length, the girth, the way it looks on the top, the way it looks at the bottom, the way it's shaved, the way it's not shaved, the way it's like how, you know, his hips, you know, the hip distance, his hip bones, his, you know, all of that, his balls, all of that shit, right? Okay? So it's like, we're not just talking about, oh, I want him to be good in bed. No, we're talking about, you know, large detail. Yeah. We're not talking about, you know, like, you know, oh, I want him to have a nice penis. No, do you like his you know, penis to have a fucking huge head on it? Do you like his penis to be uncircumcised? Do you want his penis to be 6.5 inches long? Like a lot of women would say 6.5 to 7 inches is big, but there are someone out there who think like 9 to 10 inches is big. You got to be fucking specific, okay? This is one of my analogies that I used to use. So back to what I was saying. If you want to manifest shit, you have got to get fucking specific. So that's who I am. Like, you know, and I was kind of like, you know, fuck the whole shit. Fuck the whole, like, trying to, you know, oh shit, do I have a call? Hang on. No, I don't. Okay, I have it in 30 minutes. Okay, so somebody note that I have a call in 30 minutes. So I was the type of person that was very, like, just wanted you to get the fucking result. And I had spent 25 years looking to get results and wanted to get results and couldn't get results. And the reason why was because I was walking around being like, oh, I want healing. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want this. I want to feel God's glory. I want to know God's glory. I want to know God's glory. Well, a lot of people would have said that I was knowing God's glory then. So it's, you know, you got to get specific. So I'm all about, like, grounding. Now, purpose. Since I've spent so much time in this self-help world, since I've spent so much time coaching, and I've coached hundreds of women in the past few years, a lot of them are very, very dedicated to their purpose. And a lot of them hire me because they have these deep, deep desires to put their purpose out in the world. And there has been these times, several times, where I've been like, fuck, man, I wish I was more about the purpose, you know? Like, I wish I was so more about the purpose. And I have recently kind of been having these, like, come to Jesus moments where, literally, where it's been like, no, purpose is way more important than I've been giving it credit for. However, it's been kind of like exploring, and also, like, there's been parts of me that have been insecure, and it felt like I was, you know, not being a good coach, despite the fact, because I wasn't focused on purpose, and I needed to focus on purpose, and there was this part of me that deeply wanted to focus on purpose, but it was like, how do I focus on purpose? Because like, deep down, there's a part of me that feels like purpose is kind of ridiculous, and it's, like, kind of stupid if it's not, you know, coming from a real, genuine place. And then the other day, and I honestly haven't figured out a way to actually talk about purpose in a way that is effective, that I align for, that really I feel like I can deeply teach to you guys about purpose. And I think that's imperative. And it's funny because I used to put people who taught about purpose on a pedestal, in the sense that I was just like, put your fucking, like, head down and get fucking results, get physical, tangible results. And I have been for a large period of time I don't give a fuck if it's not something that you actually want to do for the rest of your life. And I still am like that to a degree. I don't give a fuck if it's not really what you want deep down. I don't give a fuck. Just fucking get the results, because that trains you to get results. Get physical, tangible results. And you might think, well, like, are you doing that for your own ego? No, deep down, like, deep within me is like, there is such a big stigma in this self-help world about not getting physical results, and there's such a deep stigma in the Christian church of Christians not getting physical, tangible results. So, like, part of my deepest message has been to get physical, tangible results, to live out the glory of God, to live out the glory of God, where you see physical, tangible manifestations of living God's glory. But here's the thing. You have to, you have to understand how to get physical, tangible results from mindset work before you can, because it's an art form. It is a fucking art. It takes work. Like, there are people who work with me for years and have been working with me for years, and it's a rough road. It's like it's a bumpy road. It's a journey. It's like an art form. It's a fucking art form. And there's, you know, it's an art form. And if you don't know how to get physical, tangible results, how the fuck are you going to be able to get physical, tangible results with the thing that you want to do most in the world? Meg, I just saw your little bing, but I gotta answer in a little bit. I was doing, oh shit, I need to upload loads of videos. But I'm really excited for you. Meg's got a lot of cool shit going on. Anywho, okay, so, yeah. So, you know, your purpose. So it's kind of like, okay, you can make money in your purpose. Now, this live stream was titled Purpose and Money, okay? And people say that, and I don't disagree with this at all. People say that you make the most amount of money living, you know, doing your purpose. But that doesn't mean that it's just going to be super, super easy. You're welcome. You're not distracting me. I get distracted all the fucking time. But you can't live your purpose if you're fucked up in the head about, like, all of your fucked up shit. And it's so funny, like, I know there's, like, some chicks out there who would, like, metaphorically give me a high five, because here I was, you know, like, wandering around for, like, months and months and trying to figure out, like, I want my message to change a bit. I want to get more clear and more strategic about teaching about purpose and money and stuff like that, and how it's, you know, how to align with your purpose and really call that into the world, because when you are fully aligned with your purpose, money will manifest like motherfucker. Like, it is badass. Like, it's awesome. But there's this mindset shit behind it. And so, like, there's been this part of me that's like, yeah, of course you want to align with your purpose. But I'm like, but that's like, it's, you know, it's the fucking, like, you know, fairy dust shit. It's not the hardcore get fucking results that comes with it. So it's kind of like, you need someone who's going to teach you about purpose, and you need somebody who's going to teach you about how to get physical, tangible results. Because you can say all goddamn day long that you want your fucking purpose, but if you don't know how to get physical, tangible results, you don't know how to get physical, tangible results. Now, if you know how to get physical, tangible results, and it's a whole other art form, then if you take that with your purpose, then like, tidal waves of abundance can come through. Like, tidal fucking waves of abundance will come through. But if you have all this fucked up shit in your head about not feeling worthy and deserving and shit like that, then you won't allow your purpose to really come through. And more so, you might know your purpose, but you're not going to allow the money to come through because you're all fucked up in your head about your shit. So there I was. And I was like, I need to start talking about purpose, because I know that that is part of my purpose, is to talk about how to live out your purpose. I know it's a part of my story. I know it's a part of my message. But I've been like, how the fuck am I going to do this? Because I don't really know how to fucking do this. And then the other night, I was like, I need to talk about purpose. So I started talking about purpose a little bit. And people get really stoked and excited when I talk about God. And so obviously that's a part of my message. And chick and egg combo. I'm not quite sure what you mean. But I was like, fuck, what was I saying? Shit. But I was like, I said something about purpose the other night. Oh, look, see, I've got, my nails. Can you see, like, the cat eye thing? They, like, this is my first time getting my nails done with designs and shit. Anyways, so the, oh, what came first, the chicken or that? Yeah, exactly. And so I was like, I got on this live stream because I was literally like, you know, thinking, rethinking everything, like doing this deep soul work as I was traveling and all this shit. And, like really soul searching, like deep soul searching. And, people were even saying like, you don't seem like yourself, and like, you seem lost and shit like that. And I was like, I don't know if it was that I was lost. It was just a matter of like, I wanted to get really core on my message, and like felt like there was more that I wanted to put out there. And so I was like kind of doubting myself and kind of like, you know, wondering what, you know, what was the true message that wanted to come through, because it felt like it was superficial, just focusing on the physical, tangible results. But I had always felt that was very deep, my deep message. And it was so cool because finally I had been intimidated to talk about purpose and shit. And, and I got on the live stream the other day and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk to you about purpose. And I had no fucking plans. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to let it flow. Just going to let it flow. Just going to let it flow. And what came out was, you can't live your fucking purpose until you get your fucking head right. And someone made a comment, I think it was Greg. He was like, in order to get out the message, you got to work on the messenger first. Perfectly said. And it just felt so therapeutic to just be like, if you don't have your fucking head right, you're not going to get your message out there. Your message, very simply, is whatever it is that you have felt as a little child, that you've felt throughout your life, that you've literally wanted to burst through yourself into the universe, into the cosmos. And if you could literally stand before the entire world, what would you want to say? And whatever the hell that is, that's your message. Like, that is your message. And the thing is that you may have a message, but if you're fucked up in the head about, like, actually making money with it and making an impact and being visible, then it's like, what's the fucking point in having a goddamn message? What is the fucking point? And I would much rather see someone who, and I said this too, I was like, you know, the more mindset work that you do, the more you become open to receiving money. Well, if you become more fucking open to receiving money, well, what do you think is going to fucking happen? You're going to be aligned to find the thing that's going to help you make the most money, and you'll very naturally be like, oh, fuck, this is my purpose. Oh, fuck, this is what I've wanted to do. Oh, fuck, this naturally fucking came into my world. Oh, this fucking naturally came into my world. Because what happens is that you, with mindset work, you get to a point where it just, like, starts to, you know, it gets easier and easier and easier. I had a call with a client who had her first $20,000 month last month, and she is working on her second, and she and I were talking, and she was like, does it ever get easier? Do you ever, like, you know, stop working so fucking hard to make money? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, I had 8 months where I didn't have any drama, I didn't have any freakouts, I barely did any mindset work, and my income was doing fucking well. Like 8 months. And then as soon as and I was like, and what happens is you get so confident, and you get so used to the types of drama that happens that you understand the way it flows, and you understand how to handle it, and so you can handle it way faster. So it's like it comes in much less pockets of time, and you're able to deal with it way faster. So if anybody's wondering about that, I just wanted to put that out there for you. But that'll happen, and so as that happens, as you start to open up, to more possibilities, to more freedom, to more openness, to more vulnerability, to more flexibility, to more heart connections. You open up to more fulfilling things. You open up to more of your deepest desires, what your heart really wants, because your mind isn't going to keep continuing to go for shit like money in just a physical, tangible way if you're really doing the mindset work properly. And it just doesn't. And so when I was saying all that in that live stream, I was like, damn, I really, truly fucking stand hardcore by mindset work. And that mindset work is the key to being able to live out your purpose and make money living your purpose. It is the essential key. And to me, when I've had people come to work with me and have been like, oh, I need to work on my message. And I'm kind of like, why the fuck do you need to work on your message? Like, you don't. And it was just like this, I think it was a really big shift for me personally to recognize that, well, number one, you don't have to, like, have your message perfectly crafted in order to make a shitload of money. Like, $500,000 a year with ease. And I didn't really understand, and I'm still crafting my fucking purpose and mission and finding out what my purpose is. Like, you know, and I'm going to continue to, it's going to continue to unfold. But the thing that I want to, like, just, you know, give to you guys is that it's a process. And making money with your purpose, you have to take it, when you're first starting out, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. And that sounds fucked up, but you have to take it with a grain of salt. So you have to clear out space of your old baggage to align with a higher calling. Yes, don't go down as far and come up quickly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And guys, by the way, the coaching certification program, my money boot camp, they're all on my website, mollysapp.com/courses, I think it is. But if you go click on courses. But my coaching certification program has, if you want to learn how to be a coach, if you feel like that's your purpose, that's your mission, that's your calling, well, go fucking get that thing, because it is like a $5,000 program. And it's like, if you want to learn how to coach, and you're not worried about getting a fucking certification, but you want to learn how to coach, go get that motherfucker. What was I saying? I'll put the link in the fucking thing. And I feel like part of me is like power hours. I'm going to throw out a couple of power hours. You guys want a power hour with me, which like a one-off session for, I'll throw out a $500 power hour. Like, let's do 3. If somebody wants a power hour session, I'll throw out 3. Normally it's $1,000 to $2,500 depending on the day. Sometimes I throw out $500 power hours every now and then. So fucking power hour. You want it, you can claim it. Then you can only have 3 if you purchase today. Just message me for the link. Okay. So, what was I saying? But like purpose. And I said this in the last live stream, and I'm trying to think of like what to say that in terms of money, with purpose, you can get in this space where you're so damn certain that you need to make money from your purpose that you miss out on opportunities to make money in general. Excuse me. And that can actually give you a lot of practice, wisdom, understanding, clarity, drive, commitment, discipline, a long list of fucking things. And those who are like, no, I want to make money doing my purpose and just this way, it's not always that it's coming from a pure place. It can be coming from a very egotistical place. And so it's more of resistance to actually making money than it is actually like you making money. And because like, I'm trying to explain that type of person because they exist out there, and I know some of you are watching this. It's like you could have a way of working with clients right now that may be business coaching or romance coaching or whatever, but you feel that your fucking message is to work with people in this specific way. And so you're just like, no, it's got to be this way. Well, you could be making like multiple 6 figures doing this other thing. And what might happen is you might be really honestly like able to learn from business coaching in a way that you never even imagined before. Hey there, hun. And that propels you to those next clients. So, and I'm not saying like people would say that's like horrible business advice, or people would say that's actually brilliant business advice. But there have been so many people who are just so damn shut off to being open to other things, or they're way too open. And so I want you to like be aware of those things. On the flip side, you could be resisting stepping into your calling, your purpose, because you're afraid and you think that you need to make money in a certain way. And that's not necessarily like, this is really, really brilliant, guys. Pay attention. I know some of you corporate women are out there and you're watching my shit and you're thinking that you just need to like jump ship on your job and all this other bullshit, or you think that that's what you're supposed to do, but you're scared shitless to actually do it, and you actually have a right to like, to be scared, because that's not necessarily the smartest thing to do. So, what you want to do is you want to look at, okay, so there's this person who thinks that they need to jump ship in order to be following their purpose. And they don't have to fucking do that. You don't have to fucking do that. It doesn't have to be like this whole big thing where you like, oh, no, people make this whole purpose thing way fucking bigger than it actually is. It is big in the sense that it is your purpose, but people put all of this shit around it where it's, your purpose is something that you would be naturally led into. Very naturally led into, but at the same time, you can be in this position where you feel naturally led into like you need to quit your job, or you need to just totally put all of your, focus and emotion into this purpose that you have. And the truth is, your head might be so fucked up that you actually aren't really hearing what your true purpose is, or that you actually need to get something from this other business, or you need to create this other business before you create that business. And because you're so shut off to it and you're thinking, no, you're missing out on actually what your real purpose, your real mission is. It's to find your fucking way and create this other business. And I'm not saying create another business, and I'm not saying leave your job. I'm just saying that people make this whole purpose shit way too fucking complicated and put it way too high on a pedestal and make it like the begin all and end all of their ability to make money. And it's total and complete horseshit. Mean it with massive love, but it is. At the same time, your purpose, you know, like me working with someone, you know, on their purpose, their mission, if I'm working on with someone about their purpose and their mission, it depends on what level. If they're just trying to get above 20K months, it's a different ballgame. We're focusing on them getting up, you know, to 20K plus months. If they're at 30 to 100K months and beyond, we're working on them aligning for the big vision, like the big impact that they're going to be making. And you're probably like, well, why don't you just act as if you're in the end result when they're, you know, just starting out? Because they don't know how to fucking bring something into the physical realm on an ongoing basis consistently all the time. And that includes money, that includes impact. And if you can't bring in the very superficial part of your purpose, which is the fucking money, because the money isn't really that big of a deal, if you can't be able to hold that vibration yet, then you lack a hell of a lot of maturity to be able to step into the calling that you have of God, in my opinion. So it's kind of like, you know, move it along, like let's go. So it's also, you know, if you can't bring physical manifestations into the physical world with money, just being able to survive and take care of yourself and your family and, you know, provide yourself the things that you want and need to live, you know, a happy life, then how the fuck are you going to be able to take your mission, the thing that God has put you on this earth to do, and bring physical, tangible results in the world with it that actually, like, make an impact? Mic drop on that shit. Seriously. So, and a lot of people, like, you know, the chakra systems, like there's the first chakra is the root chakra. That's like the root is like, it roots you down to the ground. It helps you physically manifest. The root is like roots. It like roots you. It plants you into the earth. It grounds you. It physically manifests things. And as you go up the chakra system, here you have the, like, what comes from God, what comes from the angels, what comes from the spiritual realm, and it comes down to your third eye, which is your intuition, which is like how you see shit and how you feel shit. So it's like your purpose comes up here, and you know your third eye is like seeing, hearing, smelling, like, I think this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen. I know that this is my mission. I know that this is this. I know this, and I know this, and I know this. And it comes down to your throat chakra. And your throat chakra is how to speak it and how to feel it. And the thing is that if your heart is all fucked up, and if your head's all fucked up, so if your third eye is all like fucked up, and you're getting these visions, but it's all clouded by all this crap, and it could be like, you know, a false vision, it can be false prophecy, it can be all sorts of shit, especially if you have all that clutter in your head. Then if you have your throat chakra, if you can't, kids at the pool, if you have it's mid-September, if you have all of this ability to, you know, speak, but you, your throat's clogged, well, and listen to what I'm saying here, your throat's clogged and you can't speak, so that's why a lot of people have visibility issues, and they're afraid to call in what they want because they're like, their vision's fucked up, and they have this, you know, moment with God, and it's like, okay, God gives you the vision, the purpose, the mission, and all that shit, but if it comes down to here, then can it get into your heart? And if you've got unforgiveness, you've got bitterness, you've got rage, you've got anger, you've got all this stress, you've got, you know, hurt, all this other shit, it's like caught in your chest, okay? And so then, if it makes it down here, so a lot of you are like so heart-centered and just like, yeah, I want to help the world and change the world, and I have this mission, and then you're kind of like, you notice that, like, you're like, oh yeah, and you put out things, you might put out content, but you're not getting like the kind of like attention or notice or recognition that you want your fucking throat chakras clogged. You're like seeing this shit, you're getting the message, you're seeing this shit, but your throat's like, you're not allowing yourself to speak in a way that subconsciously brings people to actually like, you know, value you on the level in which like you can really make a big impact. So then you're in your heart and you're like, I just love people and blah, blah, blah. But you're not actually like, your heart's all blocked up because you're not really tuning into the fact that your heart has been broken, it has been shattered, and it's just like weighing on you. And then you go down to your solar plexus, and it's your willpower, your drive, your determination. So imagine if you have all this blocked up shit, how your willpower is going to be, it's going to be, you know, fucked up too. So you're going to have this inability to like power through and make shit happen. And so you're just kind of like, well, da 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 da. And then you got your sexual chakra that is like all about pleasure. And so if you have all these blockages up here, then you're gonna have a really fucking hard time, you know, sitting in your sexual energy, because your sexual energy is what creates. And then your fucking root chakra is what like brings it all into manifestation. It's like fucking having a baby through your fucking head. And the baby rooting into the manifestation is how you make shit happen. So it's kind of like you have your purpose, but if you're all fucked up, it can't come through. So it's kind of like, I would much rather not have a fucking purpose and a calling and a mission if I can't bring it through, because that's just fucking sad. It's fucking sad to have a purpose and a mission and to know you have a calling to live out, and you know you have a legacy to live, and a, you know, all these things that you need to do, but you can't because you're just it's just like it won't come through. That's why a lot of you are like, I have this mission, I have this purpose, I know what I need to do, but I'm just not doing it. That's why. You want to work with me, message me. I've got courses on my website. There's a bazillion ways to work with me. I've got an open spot for a one-on-one client, and I know two of them that are coming. So if you want to like get past this shit, you want to go to 1 million plus, that's a one-on-one client. And if you want to get one of the programs on how to learn how to do this shit, like really move through this shit, then reach out to me and I'll help you figure out which program to do. But go to mollysepp.com/courses. And I hope this was helpful, and I have a call to do in 3 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? That was... I recommend if you want to learn how to manifest money, but you want to learn on it like on a really deep level, I recommend my coaching certification program. And there's just so much value. It's like a $10,000 program, and I think it's on my website right now for $500 or $997. I don't know, but I'm gonna be taking it off the website, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna be taking it off. We're doing a whole like change up, like now that this type of like realignment thing that I've got going on with purpose and money. It's yeah, I just honestly am like, you know, people, you know, talk about purpose and all this shit, and I'm like, why? What's the fucking point if you're all fucked up in your head? And the thing is like what people don't understand, and probably what I haven't been vocal about, is that when you fucking get all this shit in a line, your message is just there. Amen. It's just fucking there. It can't help but flow through you. It can't help but flow out to the world. It cannot help but burst through you in ways that you never even dreamed of. It's just the way the fucking mindset works. That's why I've been obsessed with this shit for as long as I have. That's it. That's fucking it. That's it. That's it. So if you want to make money, I'm going to say this shit over and over and over and over and over again. If you want to make money through your purpose, then baby, you need to get some heavy fucking duty mindset work doing. You need to hire my fucking ass is what you need to do. Because I know this shit forwards, backwards, side to side, every which way known to man. If you want to live out your purpose and you want to like literally call 50,000 to 100,000 plus in your business, you want to write best-selling books, you want to write, you know, cookbooks that are, you know, everywhere, you want to like, you know, get on Oprah and Super Soul Sunday and like be, you know, with doing live streams with Will Smith and have YouTube videos that are gonna go fucking viral and all this other shit, you need to fucking hire me. And if you're watching this goddamn live stream, you know you need to hire me, so just fucking reach out and do it. And I even like know what you look like. It's kind of creepy how clear it is in my head. It's like, whoa, okay, got it. I wouldn't say creepy. It's just, this always happens before I book a one-on-one client, and there are like 2 of you, and it's really fucking vivid. It's really, really vivid. And yeah. Okay. Gotta go. Lots of love. Bye.